There's things that remind me of her, and yeah, it was my first real love.
You guys, it looks like Justin Bieber's obsession with Selena Gomez will never stop. And honestly, at this point, it's kinda sad, kinda crazy, but also so telling. From his 2018 wedding to Hailey Baldwin to Selena's fairy tale 2025 wedding to Blanco, Justin has been spiraling in ways that make it very clear this man is still not over her. He's been throwing subtle shade, acting out on social media, and making moves that scream, "Selena, please notice me." And it's not just fans noticing it. The internet's been connecting the dots for years, because even though Justin was the one who technically moved on first, deep down, he's always acted like he's the one who got betrayed, like he never got closure. And get this, his heartbreak isn't just about Selena. It's about Blanco too. Yup, the same Benny who's now her husband. Benny was Justin's friend. They collaborated on songs, hung out, shared music sessions, and Benny knew about all the pain and chaos between Justin and Selena. So when Benny and Selena's relationship went public, Justin probably brushed it off like, oh, it's whatever, they won't last. But the moment that ring appeared on Selena's finger, you could practically feel Justin's world crack a little. He even kept following Benny on Instagram right up until the engagement news dropped. Then, boom, unfollowed, just like that. And listen, this wasn't just some petty social media move. That unfollow said everything. It screamed, Selena still owns a piece of me. And now, with her actually married, it's like Justin finally realized she's really gone. But trust me, that's just the beginning of this wild, emotional roller coaster. Because Justin's actions after the wedding, they got even messier. And speaking of messy, let's rewind a little. Back to 2019. Justin was supposed to be a happy newlywed, living his best life with Hailey Baldwin. But guess what? The man still couldn't keep his eyes off Selena Gomez's glow-up. Now, 2019 was peak Coachella season. Selena was out there serving confidence, dancing, glowing like a woman finally free. Meanwhile, Justin was out here on social media acting all innocent, until fans caught something wild. Out of nowhere, he posted about a random publication that misspelled his last name. Harmless, right? But then eagle-eyed fans noticed something suspicious on his screen. His search history literally said Selena Gomez Coachella outfit. Not once, but twice. Like, be for real, Justin. What are you doing Googling your ex's outfit while your wife's right there? Fans dragged him immediately, saying, "You're not fooling anyone, Justin." And he tried to clap back, saying it was just related content. Sure, January, because we all accidentally search our ex's Coachella outfits in HD. It was giving stalker energy more than happily married. And honestly, you can tell Justin just couldn't let it go. Even though he had the ring, the wife, and the world at his feet, his heart was still wandering back to that girl who slipped away. But here's the thing. That obsession, it actually fueled his creativity. After losing Selena, Justin started pouring his entire soul into his music. Every note, every lyric, it felt like a love letter he could never send. And the wildest part, Blanco, the same Benny who's now married to Selena, helped him make some of those songs. Talk about awkward studio energy. A lot of fans believe Justin's 2020 track Yummy was basically him having a jealous breakdown over Selena's rare era, when she was glowing, thriving, and unbothered. Remember how Selena dropped Lose You to Love Me in 2019, singing, "In 2 months, you replaced us"? Hours later, Hailey posted I'll Kill You by Summer Walker on her story. It was giving, I see you, girl, and I'm watching my man. Because let's be real, if Hailey was reacting, that means Justin was still reacting to Selena. Then came Ghost in 2021, where Justin sings, I miss you more than life. Fans were convinced he wasn't talking about losing a person, but about losing the person, Selena. And you can hear it. Every lyric, every sigh, every quiet pause between words. It's like Justin's soul is still chained to that love he can't get back. And it's not just in his music, that pain's spilling into his real life, too. Even now, as a dad and husband, you can still see those flashes of heartbreak. Like he's living the dream, but still haunted by what could have been with Selena. Now listen, this is where Justin Bieber's story takes a wild left turn, and honestly, it's the kind of meltdown nobody saw coming. So, it's March 2025. The internet's still obsessed with Selena Gomez's engagement to Blanco. The photos, the ring, the happiness. And just when you think Justin has finally moved on, boom, he posts something completely out of nowhere. An old, never-seen-before picture of his baby son, Jack Blues Bieber, with the caption, "Hate to take your feelings ransom." Like, what? Nobody asked, nobody understood, it just screamed chaos. Fans were in his comments immediately like, "Justin, what does this even mean?" Because honestly, that caption didn't sound like something a chill dad would post. It sounded like a man fighting some inner war. And the timing, suspicious. Because, let's be honest, Justin's entire vibe started shifting right after Selena got engaged. Since December 2024, it's been one cryptic move after another. The weird captions, the random shade, the emotional breakdown posts. It's like every new picture Benny and Selena share sends him spiraling deeper into his feelings. Then came April, and that's when Justin completely lost the plot. He posted a Lord of the Rings Gollum meme with the caption, "Girls on social media when they get engaged." And everyone just went, "Oh, he did not." Because that wasn't shade toward just any girl. That was clearly about Selena, his ex, his what if, the woman he still couldn't seem to stop orbiting around even after all these years. Of course, he tried to clean it up. A few days later, he posted a picture of Hailey, all smiles, with Beyoncé's Irreplaceable playing in the background, like he was trying to say, "Relax, guys, my wife's the one." But by then, the internet had already made up its mind. People saw the pattern, the posts, the timing, the looks. Everything pointed to the same truth. Justin was not okay, and his captions started getting darker too. He wrote about feeling unworthy, like a fraud, and undeserving of his success. It wasn't just random sadness, it was guilt, heartbreak, nostalgia. Fans couldn't help but connect the dots. All roads led back to Selena. Because no matter how many times Justin tries to prove he's moved on, there's always something in his words, his eyes, or his music that says otherwise. And honestly, that didn't start yesterday. Reports say that hours before marrying Hailey in 2018, Justin allegedly texted Selena one last time, "I love you," like he needed closure, or maybe just permission to let go. But he never really did. And now, years later, he's still stuck, haunted by the love story he never truly walked away from. At this point, it's like Justin just can't help himself. He keeps tabs on everything Selena does, every post, every headline, every little nostalgic throwback. So, picture this. Selena drops this adorable Disney Channel audition clip reminding the world how her journey started. All confidence and glow. The internet's obsessed, right? But literally not long after, Justin pops up with his own post. Childhood photos of himself and a picture of him and Hailey with the caption, "Top Bish." Like, sir, what are we doing? Why are you suddenly competing with your ex's throwback? And let's be honest, when you feel the need to prove that your wife is at the top, it's because someone else is still sitting rent-free somewhere deep in your heart. Now remember, when Benny proposed to Selena in December 2024, the whole internet was melting. It was her fairy tale moment, the soft glow, the happy tears, the finally we'd all been waiting for. But just 5 days after that engagement announcement, Justin slides onto Instagram again, posting a cozy picture of himself and Hailey with the song "All My Ghosts" by Lizzie McAlpine playing in the background. And guess what the lyrics say? I can see it now. The wedding of the year. The timing, the song choice, the energy, too intentional, too symbolic. Fans were like, Justin, blink twice if you're spiraling, because it's giving Selena's wedding, but make it about me, and that's not even the end. Fast forward to September 2025, the big moment, Selena and Benny's wedding weekend. Everyone celebrating love, peace, growth, and then bam, here comes Justin again. Out of nowhere, he posts basketball photos, all moody and intense, and then slides in another post with the song I Do playing in the background. The same week, Selena's literally saying I do for real. The internet went crazy. Beliebers were defending him. Selenators were calling it shade. And neutral fans were like, at this point, Justin's just haunted. Because really, how do you drop that song on that weekend and expect people not to read into it? At this point, it's clear. Justin might have everything, fame, a family, a steady life, but Selena Gomez, she's the ghost that never leaves. Every text, every lyric, every random post, it all circles back to her. And no matter how many times he tries to prove he's fine, the truth keeps peeking through. He's still buried under the weight of what could have been. Because when it comes to Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez, closure might just be one thing he'll never get.